Welcome back to another video. This game is from about 3 weeks ago. It's taken me a while to get together and do all the editing and whatnot. I'm not actually rostered on a team in my old timers league this year, and this is a sub game I got called up for in the 50 and over division. I had some big plans because I had about 2 days notice. I thought that gave me a lot of extra time to prepare something unique, new. Didn't work out, and on the Sunday for a few hours before the game, I decided in panic mode that I would just kind of throw together some gear and give up on my projects for now. So some of this gear you've already seen, and I won't really talk a whole lot about that stuff. And anyway, I'm just gonna get right to it. I've got some help coming in for this one, so at this point I'd like to introduce myself to you. We're going to show you the gear. We're going to start with the pads, but I'm not going to talk a whole lot about those because these are the mid-late 80s GP95Ls that I wore just a few weeks ago. I believe it was the Northern Michigan University kit. So I'll put a link to that video up here, and if you want to check that out, you can. I talk a little more about those pads. For the knees, I went with the old school Cooper GP2 knee pads that always seem to wear when I wear leather pads. Just a good basic knee pad, very simple design, does the job perfectly for me. From there, we're gonna go on to the pants, and pants were really key to this kit. Pants, the combo, and the jersey were really the three key pieces that I started with to build out a kit. And the pants are Cooper Reactor 5, and they are navy blue. Now, these are the wrong era for the pads. Obviously, the pads are mid-late 80s. These pants are 1995 model. One thing in other videos I've talked about with the Reactor 5 pants is they have a sewn in, it's kind of on a strap inside of like a thigh board, a thigh protector. And I don't really like that so much. When I wear them, I do wear that because there's nothing else you can really do with it. They're not removable. However, this pair of pants, when I got these, it had already been cut out of it. So I got a chance to take these pants for a spin without that piece. I really liked it. I doubt I'll cut those out of my other pants, but I really did like it without that. It felt a lot more open, less restrictive on my leg. And didn't interfere with the pad, the thigh part of the pad at all, where I feel like, maybe this is mental, but I feel like that happens sometimes when I wear the other pants. So I like these pants, navy blue. They do have some silver and green in the logo, and that worked out really well for this kit. Now we'll go to the chest protector, and again, it's my go-to piece. It's the Reactor 5 chest protector. And this is the one I've already talked about in other videos, and I've shown it a couple times. It's my go-to. I don't know what else to say, especially in the 50 and over division, because there's some really good shooters in that one. So I don't like to wear the super old stuff anyway. Now we'll go to the gloves. We're going to start with the blocker and just kind of touch base on it real quick because, again, I've already worn this recently, and I apologize because I don't normally wear stuff the same thing like within the same months. Usually it's 4 months, 5 months later before I wear the same kind of external piece like this. But GM12, great condition, Durasoft palm, excellent blocker. Blockers, to me, I'm not too particular about blockers. I feel like they pretty much all do the job. So enough about that. And we'll move to the trapper because I haven't worn this in a long time. This is a leather Cooper GM31 Super Pro, and when I got this glove, it had damage to the front cuff there. A lot of them had a problem where there's a plastic inside that cuff, and it has a tendency to rub against the front seam and split it open. And so when I get them, they're covered in hockey tape where people have done makeshift repairs. So when I got this glove, I got rid of all that tape, cleaned off as much of the tape residue and black gunk that I could, and folded the frayed edges in and gave it, a stitch across there with my sewing machine, And then on the top of the cuff as well, there is it was split there as well. So I made a binding out of some black material I had, like a canvas type material, and I sewed the binding across there. The black is not the right color for that. It should be the brown color like the other parts of the glove, but because it had so much black trim and graphics and stuff, it's hardly even noticeable that isn't the right color for that piece. It works well. I love this glove. GM31s are phenomenal trappers. It's the evolution from 12 to 21 to 31, and it's a great glove. I love it. I wear them. I have probably 5 different ones that I like to wear as often as possible, I guess. Now we'll go to a premium part of this kit. This is my navy blue Cooper SK2000 with an HM30 cage and a GTP dangler. Navy blue, one of the hardest colors to find. I believe it was only cataloged in '95, which is the last year of the Cooper brand, and I've never seen one with a Bauer label on it, so it's not one of the ones that Bauer continued to carry for just a little bit to appease some of the NHL guys that were still wearing them. So this bucket is in phenomenal shape. It's got new old stock bumpers that I recently picked up, and I also refoamed this one. And you can see that it's got my coronavirus, mask inside there. Does a great job the way I tie it on the inside of the cages like that, and the mask does have the little metal piece in the nose, so that helps hold it to the right shape. And again, I've said it before, it's a small price to pay to keep playing hockey. I don't have any issues with it. It doesn't cause me to be any more out of breath when I'm playing. If you've watched any of my older videos, you'll know I'm always dying. I'm overheating. I'm out of breath. The mask hasn't made a difference to me on that. So that combo right there is just, it's a premium part of my collection, and I'm really happy to have that one. So then we'll go to the jersey, and the jersey was the thing that ties the top and the bottom, the combo and the pants together. And that's this Hartford Whalers jersey that I just picked up on eBay a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago now. It's not, I went through the history on the Whalers jerseys, and I don't see this model, this design being used. It's got some elements of the Hartford Whalers, and it's got some elements of like the old Plymouth Whalers. Anyway, I thought it was a cool jersey. I got it for a decent price. It's a triple XL, which when you wear older chest protectors like I do, you can get away with wearing non-goalie cut size jerseys. So this is real nice. It's in great condition. I did give it a cleaning beforehand. And unfortunately, it came with a 95 on the back. There's nothing I can do about that. I know it's not a traditional goalie number at all, and I'm not going to bother stripping the numbers off because probably be a mess behind there to deal with the glue and all that. And then finally, we've got this Cooper Superlight GL stick, natural wood with navy blue graphics on it. You can see the navy blue on the Flying C, the outline on the graphics, and then on the shaft graphics as well. This one, a little different. Most of my GLs are straight blades, so this is an end of the run for GLs probably. So I'm guessing maybe like 1989, 1988, somewhere around there. It has a slight curve to the blade. It doesn't look like it was done by somebody. It looks like a factory curve, but my other GLs seem to all be straight blade. So it's probably the end of the run before they start coming out more with the Super Pro and the Super Pro Light as the primary sticks. So that was all the gear for this week. You can go ahead and go now. Thanks for your help. That's the gear. The game video is coming up, and if you want to stick around and watch that, or watch some of it, or even put it in the 2x speed, go ahead and do that. It was a busy game. Didn't turn out in my favor. I felt like I did a lot of good things, and then some, again, some soft spots. But ultimately, when I watch it back, I think I stopped. every breakaway and every 2-on-0 or 2-on-1 against me somehow. There's some crazy, of my normal panic saves involved in this one. So anyway, if you want to stick around and watch that, feel free. If not, hey, can you make sure you hit that subscribe button, the bell icon, so that you can get notifications when I post new videos. And if you got something to say about the gear or any friendly chirping, whatever, feel free to leave a comment. And thanks for watching.
End of the first, 2-1. End of the second, 5-2. Six to 2 loss.